Hey guys, Bernie Kiesler, Cricket Star Bullock. Before we get started, y'all got to see this. Look at her. Oh, she knows we're talking about her. She knows we're talking about her. All right, well, this is this week's video, and look whose ears are standing. Everybody's ears are standing, at least part of the time. We have a couple that, they'll come up and down, like this little girl. They're kind of up, kind of down, kind of up, kind of down. They'll eventually stand. The little girl that we're keeping, her ears, she's kind of in that flying nun stage. Her ears really hadn't stood much, but everybody else, ears are about standing. So this week, yesterday, as a matter of fact, when was it? Yesterday, wasn't it? Yesterday, they got their first real puppy shot, their 5-way. Everybody tolerated that well. Didn't have too many screamers in the bunch. Tonight we'll worm them for the third time. We're actually changing wormers this round. We will go from Nemex that we've done the last couple of times. I just got to stop. There you go. Nemex that we've used at 2 weeks and 4 weeks. Now we're going to fenbendazole, which is Safeguard. It's a goat wormer. Doesn't work worth a dang for goats. Works wonderful for dogs. But anyway, that's what we will use tonight. Again, everybody tested. We did do a fecal last week, and it did come back negative. That's always good. But it's just kind of part of our standard old protocol. We want to keep it down as best we can, and that's how we do it. We did have somewhat of a crisis today, though. Has nothing to do with puppies. The crisis is our washing machine broke. There's a pissed off person right there.
He used it.
I used the washing machine. I broke it. So guess who'll spend the next few nights at the washateria every night until the washing machine gets fixed? Because we use it. We use that thing runs 5 or 6 hours a day when we have puppies. So I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to show you was, so I want to walk over here real quick. We just got through feeding them, and this is kind of the bowl that we feed them out of, like a donut bowl. And you can see the food. It's soft. It's not mush, obviously, but it's soft. So this is kind of what we feed them four times a day. And you'll see that sometimes they eat, sometimes they don't. But the other cool thing that we kind of started with them is some interactive toys, like this little deal here. You can get these things off Amazon, and they're called snuffle pads. Chris, you want to tell us how you use the snuffle pad?
You just put food in it.
Oh, well, let me show you.
Hide the food in it.
See how this is kind of all has layers in it? What she'll do is she'll take like the middle feeding during the day or something, and she'll just sprinkle dry kibble in it and let them go foraging like a pig, and it'll wear them out. And she found these things today as well, these little toys that you'll put... Huh?
Home goods.
Oh, home goods? Okay. But you'll put like a treat down here, and you'll slide that over, and they'll paw it and play with it until they pull it over, and then they get the treat. And these, you put the treat up underneath it, and then they just eventually will paw at it, and knock it over and be able to get the treat. But anyway, kind of some interactive stuff we're doing with them. And there's miserable mama. She's been miserable, still blowing her coat. And still decides that she's not liking the food that we put her on. So miserable life she's living. So anyway, we are planning on puppy pickup this weekend for those who can. I know we've got a couple of people from out of town, and we've already made those arrangements. But we will, if you'll read or see in the email previously to probably watching this, it's best to allocate about 2 hours out here, hour and a half, to come pick up the puppy, so we can kind of go over all the paperwork and do the contract and do the microchipping and all that kind of stuff. So allow about an hour and a half or so when you come out. I usually run them in 2-hour blocks. Hey. I usually run them in 2-hour blocks. That way we all have plenty of time and we don't have anybody waiting on anybody else. So anyway, if you have any questions, give me a shout. Y'all know the number, 214-796-0877. Look at there. Look at you. 214-796-0877. All right, guys. Bye.